that people are being like, oh, that's so dumb. Oh my God, why would you put beans in your socks? And they're not even understanding, like, I'm giving you guys tips. Like, it's a life hack.
Subscribe! Let's bring her in. Let's talk about Jackie. Jackie, you will be a part of award season, for sure. But I really believe after being in this industry long enough, you have to work hard. You have to be consistent. All that's true. You have to be talented enough. You have to be like, you have to have your, you have to be you have to be in the know of what's funny and what's entertaining, what people, all that shit's true. But also the key to really having a good podcast is just finding the weirdos, the weird brains. And that's why this podcast works. I sit here and I just pull the weird stories out of John. I just navigate through his brain and we stumble upon all the funny stories, and it makes for a good podcast. And I remember thinking, I was like, I don't know if there'll ever be another John. I don't know how many of these people there are out there. Well, we found another one.
I never know if that's a compliment, if I should be flattered or.
Nope.
I don't quite think it's one of those. I think you're unique. You're one of a kind.
Mm-hmm.
You're saying irreplaceable.
That with a condescending tone.
You're irreplaceable. You are funny and like will bring to this show stories that are completely original. Like no one else is gonna replicate this shit because no one else is doing it. Can't be replicated.
But first of all,
at the same time, you exercise with beans in your socks. So, it cuts both ways.
This is one that's like, I don't see how it's that, like, I don't understand what people aren't getting about it. And I was expecting the feedback to be like, oh my God, Jackie, you're so smart.
That's what that is why you're special. Because you tweeted that you use beans as ankle weights.
Cans of beans. Let's
home run.
I did love that follow-up tweet.
The clarification. So that's the beauty of Jackie. Step one is thinking that your beans for ankle weights tweet is a home run. That is like part of this. And very few people will even have that tweet. But it's the secondary that like nobody has. That it's like another gate that you get past, clarifying it's not loose beans. I'm not crazy. Like John called you a mad genius. You're a mad woman that you have this thought that people are going to be like, oh, I'm going to pour some loose beans into my tube socks and go work out because I saw Jackie saying that.
I don't know. People, I mean, as the influencer that I am, people might just follow me blindly, and I need to tell them.
And that's also a part of it is your nobody's head gets bigger faster than Jacqueline Nichols. It's amazing. So you think that because you do bean exercises, you're now fucking Jen Selter out here.
I think that and this is the thing, it's like you see life hacks like all the time. Mm-hmm. And this is just another, like, this is like, I just don't think that people are understanding the genius. Like they're just being like, oh, she's, and also I don't want to be pinned as Bean Girl. Like everybody's like tagging me in Bean stuff. I want to be done. I don't want to
be Bean Girl.
I don't want to be that.
Oh, well, let's make that very loud and clear. Jackie is not.
Nobody
does not wish to be at any point.
No.
At no point. At no point. Nobody send Jackie any bean related content ever. She does not.
And if you start calling her Bean Girl,
it's hashtag Bean Girl. No, I'm gonna don't do it.
Oh, I'm gonna be so mad if everyone starts calling Jackie Bean Girl when I specifically said
no.
Don't call Jackie Bean Girl.
If you call in the show, listen, if you call in the show and say, hey, what's up, KFC? Fights, Nick.
No.
Jack, Bean Girl. Don't do that.
No.
Do not do that.
You know what? I'm cutting that all out.
No. Nick's putting it back in, Bean Girl.
Okay, if you call me Bean Girl or anything like that, you're getting blocked.
Oh, we're gonna go Rico on you, huh?
I'm gonna go Rico on them.
And then people can't. Then people won't have access to your genius, so they're lost.
But that's the thing is like people could use this as like a learning opportunity and be like, okay, now I have a new workout routine, and I don't have to go buy my ankle weights. There's more. It's like a genius thing that nobody.
There's layers to this shit.
There's layers to, and instead people are being like, oh, that's so dumb. Oh my god, why would you put beans in your socks? And they're not even understanding, like, I'm giving you guys tips, like it's a life hack.
So to be clear,
people are like, oh, why would you put beans?
But that's the thing, it's like
you want your life hack is save the, I think you said $12 is the ankle weights.
Yes.
Save the $12 and put beans in your socks.
Mm-hmm.
And that is the life hack.
What?
Can we have a demo? Like, can I see?
Yeah.
See it?
So we need a demonstration. Also, what I need you to do is, I mentioned Jen Selter before. Have you seen the videos she makes where she, like, as she puts on her workout gear, it does like TikTok transitions? I need that where like you're putting on your sock and all of a sudden there's a can of beans in your tube socks. We need to like make Bean Girl,
Not Bean Girl.
It's going to be Bean Girl Enterprises, BGE. We're going to do Bean Girl workouts. And it's going to be like, seriously, here's how to do all your workouts, but with cans of beans. Okay.
But that's going to really pin me as Bean Girl. Like,
well, that's the point. Yeah. You're Bean Girl. Yeah. But
okay.
But also, if you're so proud of this life hack, like, shouldn't you be like, yeah, that's what's up?
Yeah, you're right. I have to stick by this.
Now, also, when I think of ankle weights, I think of people like laying down, doing like core work where you like lift your legs. Are you talking about like running with them? Or are you doing like?
No.
Okay, so
but if you do want to run with them, you can just put rubber bands on. But I mean, don't go outside the house with it. But if you want to do like jumping around,
do you realize that what I'm talking about is like with 100% sincerity and seriousness, you answered that. Like, you can put rubber bands around your ankles too, and you meant that so for real. That's what I'm talking.
Saying like, I've thought this through, and you guys are saying,
no, it's amazing. So you would put rubber bands around like the top or around the actual can of beans?
It depends on how much activity you're doing, because if it's a lot, if you're really doing some jumping jacks, you put one on top to cinch the sock.
Let me throw some activities at you. You tell me where you place the rubber bands. Okay. Jumping on a trampoline with your beans.
Oh, you need maximum security. So you're doing one cinched on top, and you're doing a double wrap on the side.
On the sides. Either
duct tape or
we're doing duct tape now.
A rubber band.
Okay, duct tape around your socks.
Mm-hmm.
But then attached to like your leg as well.
Yes, I've never tried the duct tape.
Okay, so we'll put that one.
But I'm just...
what about
So wait, is the can of beans? Is it just? It's floating in your sock. It's just like it's touching your skin.
We need do you have cans of beans? Can you go get them? Yeah, let's just do this for real, because it's gonna be something until I've seen a sneak preview of it, John. I saw a picture that she sent me. It's it really just looks like a can of beans down your tube sock.
I mean, it's exactly what you're picturing.
But when you start to do some of these workouts, you're doing jumping jacks, you're doing crisscross, you're doing high knees, you're doing all these things. The beans are subject to change. The beans are going to move. Also, it is just patently ridiculous, and I'll need you to do this at some point too. The thought that someone would crank open a can of beans and then pour the loose beans into the sock is like, the fact that you had to clarify that is fucking.
That's just in case there are some people who aren't as smart as me and who might just do that.
I want someone so badly to put their bare feet into a sock full of beans.
That would honestly.
You think that would feel good?
No, that's
what that face said.
What? Do you?
That face was kind of like I feel like you'd like that.
No, I'm not saying I would like it.
I feel like that's a foot fetish thing. Like I bet you right now, if Jackie said, "I'll put my feet in a sock full of beans," There are people out there that would pay like $5,000.
Should I do that? Should I just quit?
I think you should see Bean Girl, not such a bad thing when you start to think it through.
True.
All right,
Cans
let's
are
get
open.
this. Do you have the cans? Do you have the?
Wait.
I love that she just has like stray cans of beans too. Beans. This is
bees.
I know, but for this case, beans. Do you?
No, I was doing the bees.
Beans.
I only have one.
Now,
should I just do like?
Also, let me just say this: beans are like 2 or 3 ounces, right? Like
this says
8 ounces.
15.5 ounces.
15.5
ounces.
Wow, I was gonna say like 8 ounces would be like I thought like a can of beans would be 8 ounces. So we're talking a pound. That's about a pound. You need 16 ounces would be a pound.
If you want to do if you're doing like a heavy leg day, you throw in a White Claw in there too. And both of those. And that's the thing is it looks stupid.
Wait, hang on. That bedside White Claw, is that a drinking White Claw? Is that a workout White Claw?
No, it's a workout White Claw.
That's a tube sock White Claw. There's drinking claws and there's tube sock claws, and that, my friends, was a tube sock claw.
Actually, if I had Whistle Pig,
who's still drinking claws, you're a fucking sucker. Take all your White Claws, put them in your socks, drink your piggybacks.
And that's the thing is, it's gonna look stupid.
Yeah.
But we're not here to look good when we work out. We're here for gains and gains only.
It's gain season. You don't want to look good while you're working out. You want to look good after you work out.
Yeah.
And that's why you put the beans in your socks.
Exactly. Okay, so then it's very simple. The sock. And then and it looks stupid. And then you just shove it in.
Can you back up just a little bit? The full foot. Yeah. Okay. There you go. Okay.
You see my Christmas lights?
Yes, I do. Look at that. They're just a pile of lights on the floor.
Yeah. What are you fucking? God damn! If I had the name ready to go, that would have been better.
That would have been better. It would have been a better joke if you actually said the joke.
The Stranger Things mom.
Oh yeah, but that's the Winona Ryder from Stranger Things. It doesn't.
Yeah.
Well, moving on. Scratch that one. Back to the beans. So you have. Are you gonna do 2? You gotta even it out left and right.
My roommate ate the other set, so I can only do 1.
I can't do my workout today. My roommate ate my other set of workout beans.
I know she didn't know about my little workout.
So wait, are you guys there's milk girls in Philly? Are you girls like the bean girls?
No, stop.
I think you're the bean girls.
No, we're not the bean girls.
How often you guys eating beans?
We're not. Just she was trying to make hummus.
I feel like at any given moment, if you're like a group of young girls in the city and you have any beans in your apartment, you're bean girls.
Dude, no. I had a buddy recently. He's doing one of those biohacking things. And he was like, yeah, they told me I gotta cut down to only eating beans 3 times a week. I was like, bro, how many times are you eating beans that you gotta cut down to 3? I like beans. I'm a bean eater, that. But I'm not eating. If someone said you can only eat beans 3 times a week, I'd go, great. Most times a week, I got 3 open slots. For most weeks, I have 3 open slots. I don't eat a ton of fucking beans, man.
Now, if you're I guess if you're making hummus or a chili, there are things. But if you're just raw dogging some beans, I need a poster, Bean Girls, and you could be Regina George. And the other friends we'll make a poster for Bean Girls.
No.
Yeah.
No,
that's your brand, babe. Sorry. So
I mean, Jackie and the Bean Socks.
Jackie and the Bean Socks sells itself.
That was funny.
We're actually okay. Now work with me. You don't want to be the bean girl. What if I told you we can make some tube socks with some bean cartoons on it or something and sell you some merch, but you have to be Jackie and the Bean Sock.
Wait, but I don't know. Did you just hear my idea?
What'd you say?
Socks with pockets. Pocket socks.
Pocket socks for your cans of beans that maybe have a cartoon of a girl and some little kidney shaped beans speckled all over. Jackie and the Bean Socks. And people can be like, what are you wearing? And they'll be like, they're my bean socks.
Wait, we actually should do that and also target the tailgaters.
Sure, you can sneak stuff in. You can put your weed in there. You can put your bottles in there. You can put everything in your beans.
Your socks.
This is, John, this is real life kittens mittens. Like, but it's not a bit. It's just like, this is actually unfolding that she wants to sell bean socks. This is why it's once in a lifetime. Now, put your bean socks in and do like an example of a workout.
Okay, so this is, you see, like, I don't know, this is gonna be like kind of uncomfortable to do, but
Where
like
do you usually work out?
the main one is like these little leg, like the little leg,
like Suzanne Summers thigh master type
you
thing.
need minimal, so I don't even need any rubber bands for that because it's like minimal activity.
Movement. Right.
Cardio. I feel like a fitness influencer right now.
You pretty much are. That's why I mean, Jen Selter, watch out. Now, would you maybe put some beans in your socks and like do your stairs, like run up and down the stairs of your apartment?
I haven't done that because you guys have seen my staircase and it's very dangerous, but that's a good idea.
No, but
you're getting it. You're getting it.
Do you have a walk up to get to your apartment? Not your in-house.
I'll show you my stairs.
Duplex. I'm talking
I
about.
I do have like a stairs in there, but I don't want to like. I tried to do the beans minimally publicly.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't want to run into.
Yeah, if you were doing like, mark my words, you will fall down that spiral staircase sooner rather than later. It will be.
Oh, I already have.
But if you, you know, I feel like Bean Girl has some potential if you do it publicly.
Yes.
Maybe like you finish up your workout and you like pull your beans out of your sock, you like throw it to a homeless guy, like, hey, how you doing? You throw it and it's like, oh, there's Jackie, the Bean Girl.
That would be really sweet.
Right. And then you're like, then it's like very philanthropic. And we also sell the socks. It's also good for health. You know, you're promoting good health by working out.
Can we have like any sexier name than Bean Girl? Like, can we do like canned goods?
Is canned goods sexier?
Yeah. Anything sexier.
Anything sexier than Bean Girl. How about like
Jackie, I could make you a solemn promise. I will, until my dying day, make people promise to not call today.
Yeah.
And I'll be like,
we will do our absolute best.
I'm right down the barrel of the camera. Don't you fucking dare.
Don't you do it.
Call Jackie Bean Girl.
Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Canned goods, you know, she got that canned goods, man. I mean, it's going to be tough. You're going to try to make this sexy, but the results are what's sexy, right?
Yes.
Like when you got toned legs and a nice ass for the summer, it's because of the beans. That's why it's sexy.
It's about gains.
Gains. Beans and gains. Yeah. Beans and gains. Gains and beans. Beans and gains.
Yes,
Jackie
it's like your 3
sound.
bean gang.
Oh, then we can cross promote.
3 bean gangs and bean gains.
3 bean gains. Because you'll do like 1 sock, 2 socks, and then maybe like you run with a bean in your hands or something like that. Yes. And it's 3 beans gains meets the 3 bean gang.
Holy yes.
I mean, so you're Bean Girl then. You're down?
No.
Yeah, no, okay. It's a all right. The holiday season is approaching. All I want for Christmas this year is YouTube subscribers. We got to get to 100,000. I want that 100,000 plaque. We've got a goal for all you out there, for everybody. At 100,000 subscribers, Polly Feidelberg will join us on the show. Maybe. Well, if not, we'll probably have to trick her into it. But at 100K, you will get Polly content. So subscribe, click the bell icon so you get notifications so that you're always watching. Leave a comment below. Talk about it. Post about it. Spread word. Tell your friends. 100,000 subscribers on KFC Radio for Polly Feidelberg. Let's make it happen.